people of Ghana, it's your Nigerian Get Pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. Ghanatube is actually committed to bring you all the happenings happening in Ghana, coming and making you understand that Ghana is actually a very best place to stay. Please switch.
One of our reporters, Noble Crosby Annan, we do understand, has been locked up at Susan Lodge by the military. But we do have another reporter who is on standby, Samani, Emmanuel Samani. He has updates on that. He joins us live as well. Emmanuel, if you can hear me and indeed see me, just tell us what's happening from where you are. Okay, so Emmanuel Samani, we've lost connection to him, but we'll reconnect to him for him to be able to bring us that update. If you're just joining us, okay, so Samani joins us live on the phone. Samani, tell us. We understand our colleague Noble Crosby Annan has been locked up by the military. Samani, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Just give us an update.
What's the question?
Okay, so we are having a challenge again, even with that connection. But what we understand is one of our colleagues, Noble Crosby Annan, if you've been watching us, he's been giving us a lot of updates, even from the Electoral Commission and press conferences from all the political parties. He was in Susan Lodge at Cantonment. He's been locked up by the military. We understand that he had heard of an incident happening in another constituency, so he was just moving there to report on it, and the military has locked him up. So we have Emmanuel Samani, one of our colleagues who apparently was with him. He's got update on that. He'll be joining us very shortly as soon as we're able to connect to him. But Bella, I mean, we are hearing a lot of things happening all around, and we had Harun Idrisu earlier accusing. Okay, so I'll come back to you, Bella, but Samani is on the line with us now on the phone. Samani, if you can hear us, can you bring us up to speed as regards what's happening to our colleague, Noble Crosby Annan?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So we're currently at Susan Lodge, where some military personnel are here, locked up with some AC officials in the room which they are not allowing us to go in. So there's actually some section of them are not allowing us. They are so defensive about it. We don't know what is happening. We do not know the current state of the country, because I can count the names from kind of military personnel with weapons, access, and I can say that being attacked. Being attacked at the moment. Do not come close to the
Emmanuel Samani, I'm sorry, safety first. If you're being attacked, would you kindly move away from the crowd so you're safe?
Do not come close to me. Do not come close to me. Right, so there you have it. Military personnel, all of them armed with their rifles upstairs. They have been moving right now. I see coffee coming down with at least six military officers with the rifle. And we're still trying to find out what's here. So Crosby is here right now. Let me engage in Crosby. Give them what's happening.
Okay, we've lost Samani on the line. Samani, you have to stay safe. If you would kindly move away from this crowd. I could hear actually that there was a lot of commotion in there, but I'm coming to you, Bella, because this is getting a bit worrying. We've had Harun Idrisu, Member of Parliament for Tamale South, accusing the MPP of being behind violence in his constituency. We just also watched, just before I went to Samani, Miracles Abuaje, who is the communications director for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the flag bearer of the governing New Patriotic Party, also accusing, Electoral Commission officers and others of being involved in what's happening, and then our own Noble Crosby Annan attacked. I'm just wondering what you think about what's happening. We haven't even gone through half yet.
Exactly, and especially for our colleague Noble Crosby Annan, who we're told heard about some alleged ballot stuffing, and so decided to go and check on it. Now, my concern is the military, and why, again, we've always complained about the military being, in the midst of civilians. Of course, they were supposed to just hold on and not be at the polling stations just yet until the Ghana Police Service calls on them. But as to why they were at this particular lodge and why they've locked up, our colleague when he's just doing his job is what is disturbing for me. And I hope that we can get further details on this matter so we can get a better understanding of what really happened.
Indeed, especially when we had both the police and the military assuring us that they will not be there. But Komla Kluche also joins us live on the line. Komla, can you tell us where you are and what's happening? Okay, it looks like we've lost Komla on the line, but Bella, I'm sorry to have interrupted your thought. You were making a point earlier.
I mean, yes, I was just talking about the presence of military, you know, amongst us as well, especially on a day like this. We're looking at voter turnouts being low in some constituencies. If they're hearing of even military going after media men for doing their job, then I can just imagine the kind of fear and agitation that will be building up, you know, within these voters as well. And if that could even affect their interest in wanting to go out there to cast their ballots, just in case they also fall prey to some of these issues as well. So that's my concern. I do hope that this matter can be resolved and we can have our colleague back so he can continue with his work.
Indeed, and I'm also hoping that the police will go there and sort the issue out. Komla Kluche is on the line. He joins us again. Komla, what can you tell us from where you are?
Hello.
Komla, we can hear you.
Huh?
Komla, we can hear you. You're live on air.
Okay, all right, okay.
Hello, Komla, can you tell us where you are and what's happening currently?
So I'm at the Susanna Lodge in Cantonment. There was an allegation by the NDC that there was some alleged tampering going on here at the Susanna Lodge. When we got here, my colleague Noble was already in one of the rooms that allegedly was being used by them. But what we myself and Samani were not allowed to go in there because it said we had a reporter already in there. But when we looked through the door, we have seen military men who were inside. Now, while they were inside, they were explaining what exactly the situation was. Let me engage Noble. Noble, what? You had arrived here early on before we got here. Exactly what did you see and what is the conclusion, so to speak, that you're drawing? Right. So, literally, can you hear me? We got wind that there were some concerns, some agitation here at the Susanna Lodge around Burma Camp, that they could got the constituency. So we came here to observe what is going on, to get to know what is going on. When we got here, we noticed that there were some executives.
It seems we've lost that line to Noble Crosby Annan, who was just about to tell us exactly what transpired when he was put in that room with the soldiers. But hopefully he's able to reconnect, or we are able to reconnect to him, and he gives us the details as transpired. I'm coming back to you, Bella.
Well, thank you so much, Beatrice. And yes, we do hope that this issue can be put to rest and Noble can go ahead and do his work. But we're waiting to hear from him exactly what happened. And I'm sure we'll cross over when the time is right so we can apprise our viewers.
Please do well to like, comment, follow, put on notification bell so you get all our news.